Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and in this video today we're gonna find a really cool looking fighter that has 38 general inventory slots and 12 tech inventory slots. So it's gonna be a really high class S-class, high capacity S-class. It's gonna be the top tier, the highest one you can find, and it looks really cool. So let's get to it. We need to put some portal coordinates in. And again, as always, if you don't know how to use portals or you don't have all the glyphs or anything like that, link up top and down below in the description on how to get all that stuff. But you're gonna need it because we need to travel to a certain system to get this. So we're gonna put in, and I like this, we're gonna put in octopus, dinosaur, a boat right here, octopus again, the Triforce right here. It's always gonna be a Triforce to me, you guys, always. Another octopus, and then I can't remember who said it, but you have the best awesome image for me. Trivial Pursuit symbol. Then we use a dragonfly. Where'd it go? Okay, dragonfly. The teepee, which is up right there. And then the last symbol is the Trivial Pursuit. So, get ready to pause it if you want to get these coordinates. Right here, boom, pause it. That way you can see where they are. And you can get it in, because, I mean, if you don't get them right, you're going to go to the wrong system and then you're screwed. And also remember, this is the starter galaxy. If you've gone through and you've gone to the center of the galaxy and you've gone to the next one, you can't come back to this one. So you'll go to a whole different system and it won't transport you to the system you need to go to. So, starter galaxy. I can't pronounce the name. It's Euclid, I believe, is the galaxy. The first galaxy you spawn in. This is the only way to get it. So let's go hit it. So, looking good, you guys. Looking good. Oh, people have bases out here. Okay. So, and this is also the big thing. If you have your max number of ships, if you have at least 6, or if you have 6 ships, you can't buy a fresh one. And so you're going to have to trade one. So make sure to pick the one you want to trade. I'm going to trade out my exotic because it doesn't have as many slots. Look at this thing, though. It looks pretty cool. Oh, God. Ooh. Okay, it's throwing me off. Okay. So we're going to head to the space station. So let's go up in the air. Let's see if there's a space station nearby. Now, for this fighter, you're not going to have to go to specifically a space station. You can go to a trading post as well. I like the space station because, I don't know, it's more comfortable there. But you can go to a trading post if you want to. I'm going to try the space station first. So let's do it that way. I like the way this thing lands. Look at this, you guys. And then the wings come back up, and boom. It's a cool animation. I just don't like the ship because it has no slots almost. And I mean, it doesn't have very good stats. I mean, it's okay. It's okay, but I want a max, slotted fighter. So let's get out, make a save. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look and see what lands here first. Now, the benefit of doing this on a trading post is that there's more available area for a ship to land. So you're going to have more ships land. And so you can actually go through this a lot faster on a trading post. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. And so on a trading post, it'll be a lot quicker, but on a space station, I feel like it's a lot easier. You can see that. Okay. None of these is the one we're looking for. So, because we got out, we're going to reload our save. So let's do it. And you reload your autosave right here. Okay, we've reloaded. Now, the reason you do that is because it'll just randomly generate all the ships in the system. Every system has a pool of ships it generates. And that's why you go to a specific system, because there's a guarantee that it's going to load this ship. They're always, well, I shouldn't say they're always. More than likely, they're going to be wealthy systems, because, or not, I shouldn't say wealthy. more prosperous systems, because those were the higher quality ships will spawn there. But it's never a guarantee, and so you have to reload and let the random number generator work its magic. And so sometimes you'll have to reload for a while, sometimes it won't take as long. Hopefully we get lucky and it comes in pretty quick. So let's see. I don't think that's it. We're looking for an S-class, and it's a cool looking fighter. That's not one. Boom, boom. See, everything's kind of coming in. There's going to be a lot of fighters in here because it's a Viking system, I believe. Ooh. There's a nice explorer. A nice looking one. Yeah, it's a Viking system. No S-class fighter. Now, you could also wait it out a little bit if you want to, because it'll just keep spawning and recycling ships. But the fastest way I've seen is just to do it right off the bat, because you might be waiting for 5 minutes for these guys to take off and a new ship to come in. And so you might as well just reload your last autosave and do it again. Alright guys, I have reloaded about 10 to 15 times, and I haven't seen anything close, so we're going to actually go look at the trading posts and see if that'll work out any better, you know, because I'm starting to see the same ships over and over, and so I don't think it's reloading and giving me fresh every time. So let's go see what these bases are. Oh, come on. More than likely these bases are right next to the trading post, but we're going to find out together. Oh, there's a trading post right here. So it's not exactly, but they're pretty close. But we're going to land right over here. I love the landing animation on this ship. It's really good. Now, like I said earlier, the benefit of this is that they have a lot more landing pads, and so you'll see a lot more quickly. Now we left our ship, so it'll make an autosave for us. Now we're just going to be looking for a good fighter. That looks like a good fighter right there. That might be the one we were looking for. So let's see what happens to land. And I always go on top of the trading post. There's a good one. Oh, that's an A class. That's pretty close to what we want, you guys. That's pretty close. This is what we're looking for. But this one's an A. We were looking for an S class. So let's just take a whoop. Let's take a look. This is what we're looking for. It's just we're looking for a better stat on this thing. Look at that. That looks sexy. Alright. So at least we know it's spawning here. We got an A. We're just looking for something better than an A. There's a nice hauler over here. And so let's go back on top. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. And let's see if a good one lands.
One eternity later.
Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. About 7 hours later, look at this. Here's my S-Class 38 and 12 fighter right here. So boom, let's do it. It says it was 57 million. I don't like the setup for the inventory, but you know what? I'm gonna take it. Oh, the tech inventory is really good though. So I'm gonna trade in mine. So it was 57, but my starship makes it go down to 54 or 53. So I'm definitely gonna take it. Now, the other thing to remember with a fighter is that it gives you, they focus on damage. So you're gonna have way more damage, but everything else not so much. So that's why you want to get a fighter, for the damage and because it looks really cool. And I make sure I don't have anything in here. If you hit the center button right here, it'll switch to your other inventory. So yeah, look at, man, this ship has really bad inventory slots. There's one just by itself. But make sure you don't have anything in there like last time. And if you do, you can always click on it and it'll switch over to the new ship. But yeah, we're going to exchange this bad boy. And now this is mine. Look at this beauty. we're gonna go out and check this thing out. Now I did wait for a long time, you guys. And I'm not even joking. I literally recorded for 4 hours one day, and then today I've been recording for about 3 hours. And I finally got this ship. I kept getting a lot of A-class ones, but not anything that was an S-class. So I got an A, and they were 3812, and I was really considering just saying, oh well, and taking the A-class, but I knew an S-class would populate eventually, but it might take a while, but it will come, I promise. You just might have to wait it out for a minute. Look at that! All right, you guys. Well, that is how you get your maximum slot S-class fighter. And during my hours and hours and hours and hours of waiting, I figured out that there's a lot of different models. You'll get used to looking at models and seeing how much they're probably going to have. Because, I mean, a lot of the same model ships, they have about the same amount of inventory space. Like, I kept seeing a lot of these ones come in, and they'd have like 34, 35, 36. They're going to have around that range, depending on their level, like their class level. And so, but there was other fighters that I would never see anything above a 19 or a 20. And so you know that model, it will never have the amount of inventory space you want. And so yeah, definitely pay attention. If you see a model ship that has 38 inventory, that's probably a really high class model. So you can also try to look for the S class, the higher rank model, I guess. And so you want an S class of that model. That is awesome. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button for me, and if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading episodes all the time and tip videos all the time. And I'll see you guys in the next one.